Hello everybody, BrioS here, and today I have for you the Summoner G again. A few videos back, I did a video on the 6 million pulse laser build for the Summoner G, but this time I'm running a different build. And if you're not familiar with this Summoner, the Summoner is a 70-ton clan Omnimech, well known for its mobility, because it is above average mobility, it jumps, but most importantly, the Summoner is really tanky, the G being the variant with the energy hardpoint in the center torso, so really good for running LaserVomit builds, which is what this build is all about. And by the way, I'm running the S for special variants, and that gives me a 30% C build bonus. And one thing about summoners, the arms are really low, so when you jump, be careful, because if you're going to expose to shoot your arm-mounted weapons, look at that. Everything above the groin will be exposed, so gotta be careful when you pop that or something like that. The side torso hardpoints at the head, or rather the CT hardpoint, are pretty nice, so they're pretty high mounted. And if you look at the build I'm running today, this is a more conventional build compared to the previous video, which I ran 6 million pulse lasers. First, let's talk about the Omnipods. You will need the Delta arm Omnipods for 2 energy hardpoints per arm, and the F right torso, and the M left torso. And with this combination, you have 2 large pulse lasers in the side torsos, 5 ear-arm medium lasers, 4 of them in the arms are low mounted, be aware of that, 18 double heatsinks for very decent heat dissipation, and a T-Com Mark 1 for additional range. And the Summoner G is all about the range for pulse lasers. But because it's super tanky, it has so much offensive quirks, it's mobile, it seems to have everything. Come December, the summoners will get a kind of a nerf. Yep. In fact, if you look at the screen here, you'll see that the summoners are getting some changes. More specific for the Summoner G, the summoners are getting, currently in November 2025, they have a 20 structure bonus to the whole body. Every component gets 20 structure, and that's just insane. You'll see the gameplay later, it's really tanky, this mech. So that will be brought down to 15, which I think is a good thing, because honestly it's got everything and it doesn't need so much tankiness. It also has a pulse laser quirk in the center torso, which I'll talk about later. Pre-December, it's at 25%, they'll be brought down to 20%. Yeah, because 25 is a bit ridiculous. So yeah, so a lot of the offense, a lot of defensive quirks on this mech, and that's why it's brought down to be more in line with the other mechs. A bit of disclaimer, I don't honestly do really well in summoners, but I did cherry pick some videos. Yeah, I played quite a few matches, maybe about 15, to get some gameplay videos for you guys to show you the capability of this mech. But I've seen people do really well in it, and I don't do as well as them. But if you like a mobile LaserVomit clan mech, this is for you. So anyway, back to the quirks. So if you look at the quirks here, prior to the December patch, you have a clan pulse laser range of 25%. It'll be brought down to 20, like I said. The energy range boost of 10% will stay. That comes from the Delta arms. Both arms give 5% each. It gets a ballistic cooldown, but I have no ballistics. Arm armor is not so important, it seldom loses its arms. The full body structure is insane because it has a crit chance reduction of 20%, which I have no idea why it's there. It's just too tanky. That's why the 20 is being brought down to 15. And if you look at the skills I'm running, this is kind of a typical LaserVomit skill tree which I run. Full range for 15% more range, full heat gen for 8.4% reduction in the heat generated by the lasers. Talking about lasers, 10% burn time duration reduction with the 4 nodes of laser duration. For survivability, since I have a massive structure quirk, always get all the skeletal density, so that will give me 33% more structure. If I go back to the screen here, you'll see the center torso of the summoner has 85 structure at the moment. It's just rubbish, bit too high. And you'll see in the gameplay, like I said earlier, you'll see in the gameplay later, it's just so tanky, especially if you twist the damage. Talking about damage, I have armor boost, 18% for all the skill nodes which I took here. Mobility, I find summoners a bit slow for deceleration. Maybe it's the way I play it, I'm playing it wrong maybe. But 7 nodes of Heartbreak to reduce, or rather increase the deceleration by 24.5%. Being a jump capable mech and being LaserVomit, anything to reduce heat helps, so 5 nodes of heat shielding to reduce the heat generated by the jump jets by 60%. Back to operations. 5 nodes of coolant increases the heat dissipation by 10%, and 2 nodes of quick ignition just a bit to allow me to restart my mech 24% faster. This is mainly because you intentionally shut down, because when you're overheating, if you shut down, heat damage is greatly reduced and only goes to the center torso. So there are times you might want to intentionally shut down. We call it tactical shutdown, that's a slang for it, and then quickly boot up again. That reduces the heat damage. Moving on, and by the way, forgot to mention, with all the structure on this mech, you can soak a lot of heat damage. Yep, but don't overdo it. And moving on to sensors, 2 nodes of seismic. As you know, there's a blips on the minimap, so exceedingly useful. Talking about useful, this is what the heavy mechs which I run 5 nodes of radar deprivation, because it's mobile, it jumps. I want to drop down behind cover, reposition and engage again. So 5 nodes of radar deprivation for 80% increase in the time where the enemy loses its lock. So they lose the lock faster. Of course, some sensor range allows me to detect the enemy at longer ranges. 1 node of advanced zoom, useful, the picture-in-picture zoom. And of course, 1 node just for additional consumable slot, which I tend to run a strike and a cool shot. The strike honestly is just to distract the enemy, so I can move across cover or, well, pick on them as they are rocking around due to the screen shake. So that's it, that's the Summoner G. Definitely a really strong mech. I do recommend you guys have a Summoner G in your mech stable. But with that being said, let's take out, excuse me, my tongue got tied. So let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you this LaserVomit Summoner G in action. Let's go! So here we are on River City for the very first showcase match. This was a really long match, and as you can see from the timer, combat has been going on for over 5 minutes. We've been trading from around the Echo and Fox line, Echo 6, Fox 6 thereabouts, and the enemy has set up somewhere around Citadel, that's Fox 7. So good thing about this kind of combat, the large pulses have a range of 847 with this build, and that's useful. One of the hardest things in the game is to be patient. Most of the time people just rush in to a 1v5 situation because they got impatient. But patience reaps benefits. One Bane is in the middle as earlier you saw. Some Darker coming in from left side. If you know the map, there's Starport, Echo 7. Maybe somewhere at the back. Moving here to check it out. Putting the rocks between me and Citadel. Yeah, my friendly guy is like... I walked in front of the friendly. That was my mistake. But he doesn't have to keep firing this mauler. So that kind of opened me up.
That, 86 area.
No point yelling at people. I mean, with a bit of awareness, you realize that was my fault. Fox 7. Focus on Fox 7. There's so many of us. Please shoot. A lot of people actually just wait, staring behind buildings, don't have to charge in. Kodiak. Staring at rocks. That's not how you play. If you are out of range, you can just cover the team's flanks. One Bane in the middle. After you fire, just tap your jump jets. That will spread the damage a bit as your mech moves. The Bane both side torsos are forward. Rifleman's right torso open. One thing about playing this mech, you must understand that its strength in tankiness is not armor, it's structure. So even though my Spirit Bear, he's brawl. Even though my left arm and right torso are open, still a lot of hit points, but cannot be complacent. We are 1 down. The high mounted large pulses can actually hit the mech in Hotel 6. Most of the ER mediums can't. In the open, Hotel 6. Here they come. They're pushing. So they're getting impatient. The Spirit Bear is trying to flank by Golf 5. Bane 1 shot, Foxtrot. Bane's a stick. Trying to make lots of calls to inform my team. We actually, if you look at the minimap, not in the best position. Being stuck in the water is terrible. And we're already 2 down. Or 1 down now. Huntsman CT. Go by Fox 7, Echo 7. Huntsman, Echo. My right arm still has armor. So even though lasers are terrible for pop-tarting, we can do a bit of damage. without much in return.
Target spotted.
They're probably overwatching that corner, so I'm not gonna move up. 3-2. We've been trading well. To move towards Fox 7, Golf 7, please. This is a terrible spot. Cicada is gone. Friendly assault moving up. There's a mauler that shot my ass. I'll still support him. So see, this is the strength of the summoner. You can jump up high, check out where the enemy is, reposition. So I'm supporting the mauler as he corner peeks here.
Target spotted.
Focusing on targets in Hotel 6.
Target spotted.
Base is being captured.
Ooh, it's a clear Nightstar. With his dual gauze, it's going to be a big problem. I position this way so I can move forward into cover.
New target
Like this.
destroyed.
Reversing is slower, accelerating forward is faster.
Target
Summoner.
acquired. Enemy base is being
Target
captured.
spotted.
Base is being captured.
Every time you press R, take a quick glance at the top right for the enemy paper doll. They know where to target. Like this Nightstar,
Critical damage.
our one is right torso.
Destroyed. Enemy base is being captured. Base 25% captured. Base is being captured.
3-6. We're already 3 down, trading badly as we reposition our team to Hotel 7. I'm always seeing where the teammates are.
Target
New Zealand on my
acquired.
left, 2 mechs behind me.
Base is being captured.
They are moving into Hotel
Base
6,
is being captured.
so I'll support them. Probably heading towards the base.
Acquired.
Oh, we got Lockheed.
New target
So with the
acquired.
mech at Citadel neutralized, we can pressure the Nightstar better.
50% captured. New target acquired. Base is being
4 of us moving forward together.
Target spotted.
Right now, base is a genuine concern. 5-6. So they probably have 2 mechs on base, considering how fast it's going down. But if I could strike for base, please. If you have a strike, drop it on base. Yeah, that's actually the best thing to do, rather than just run to base.
75%
Hitting a target
captured.
capping stops the cap for 10 seconds. As you can see, my team's getting impatient. The Mad Dog rushing to base. They're probably gonna ambush him at Golf 5. Good thing I can jump. And I have eyeballs. Ah, that stop cap for 10 seconds. Crucial if you look at the bar at the top. Gonna have to tank some damage here. My right arm is armor. Well, it had armor. Soaking a bit of fire. Hop jumping again, hoping to stop cap.
New target
Target
acquired.
It's a really caught Viper. But now that we are here, there's no way he can cap win.
New target.
But he has a heavy buddy. He's fresh. M-Sock in the Sun Spider. One of my favorite mechs.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
6-6 Viper. 6-6 Viper goes down.
Acquired.
Target
We are one
spotted.
sliver away from losing, and UAVs are above us.
Target
Enemy will know
destroyed.
our
Golf
exact
6
position.
assault coming in.
They'll know our exact position. So I'll just wait for them to come. I know there's a Kodiak, or there it
It's a
is.
Spirit Bear. Golf 5.
Spirit Bears have not the highest mounts. And I can jump.
Target acquired.
He has no ammo, or he would have shot me earlier. I spotted him by seismic.
Destroyed.
Triple UX5 build. That's a good build, by the way. So placing the heavy mech on my left, between me and the Spirit Bear. I'm really scared of the Spirit Bear.
Acquired. Fuel at 25%.
Yeah, so twisting, lost my right torso.
Sun Spider has no ammo.
Right arm destroyed.
At this point, I want to shield with my right side,
Critical damage.
mainly because of damage reduction.
Heatsink destroyed.
If they hit my right torso, only 40% transfers. Using this terrain,
Target acquired.
peeping on the left side where my weapons are.
Ignore these. I mean,
Heat level critical.
Yeah, really intense.
New target.
I'm out of ammo.
I am
Here, I'll give
20%.
him something to shoot at.
I think enemy really wants to cap. They're not playing carefully.
Override engaged.
Without one torso, it's really hot. Terrible dissipation also.
New target.
I know one of my
acquired.
buddies is out of ammo. Quick check. Marauder has only one ER medium.
New target acquired.
Summoner, either no weapons or the UX is jammed. Aizu, they have no weapon. Can you go out and kill them, please? Yeah, now
I'm 18%.
Target spotted.
I'm 18% and our summoner with 65% as Stride will kill me. I mean I'm 18% and I meant to say my Hellbringer just standing at base. Look at that. Oh, now he comes up.
Target destroyed.
Too late, my friend, too late. I got that kill.
Stay on the base. He only needs to sneeze on it to take it.
So look at the timer, 30 seconds. This was a 15-minute match. Ending the match with not much armor, 18% hit points. My teammates are 65% and 79%. Oh well. Interesting match. Enemy, last one DC. All I can do is pose. Pose menacingly while standing in the
Good game.
water. So as you can see, this mech super tanky, soaking lots of damage. And that's what summoners do. So I think I did quite a bit of damage. Soaked an insane amount of damage. Yeah, there it is. Soaked almost 800 damage. 799, did almost 900, 2 kills, 593 match score. Really nice. Let's move on to the next match. So that last really long match on River City show how tanky this summoner, or rather any summoner can be if you know how to twist damage away and shield damage components. But right now we have another match and it is on Ceres Scrapyard. A call has been made by the DG boys to go along tree line, the left side push, and with the jump capability of this mech, this map, Ceres, is no problem, which basically comprises of valleys and small hills. In fact, my plan is to take point,
Hi, BrioS.
jump over the hills to spot the enemy and relay calls back. You don't need to be a light to scout. You can use any mech. So, 1, Wolfhound running away in Delta 2, Wolfhound Delta 2, heading to Charlie 2. Layout calls short and concise, what you saw, what grid, and direction of movement.
Acquired.
Like I said, you don't have to be a light mech to scout. You just need to see the enemy,
5%.
and there they are. Enemy fast movers normally flank on our left.
Now let's get Alpha out of the match.
2 UAVs. It's a really good strat to just take them out early. I was getting a bit greedy here, soaking a lot of heat damage. Look at my heat bar, look at my paper doll. Just soaking damage and friendly fire. But right now we've exposed ourselves to the main force at Delta 2.
New target acquired.
Using a jump jet to jump
Yeah,
into
yeah,
cover.
right.
That UAV, yeah. Someone take that UAV out, please.
New target acquired.
Hold fire and land day 2. Yes, sir.
Target
So we
spotted.
got one locust in the rear.
Oh, yeah.
Colonel,
Spicy.
I'm coming.
Looking our way.
Colonel
Very
Saber
spicy.
and his locust.
Watch it.
Target spotted.
The problem with calling mechs in the rear is that everybody turns around.
Just pop towards them.
Hopefully not too many. You're a 5-star, you eat 3-day-old curry. Me and the CK, there will be enough. This guy makes a mistake, runs straight into the main, or rather the 4 of us in Echo 4, and he pays for it.
Target
2-0 advantage. So instead of going back to the front line in Echo 2, I'm going to move towards Delta
Coming
4,
around Echo 4 needs to make a move.
Affirmative.
because enemies should be focused their attention on Echo 2. 1 Kasai, 4 RPPC
I'm gonna
build,
swing around D4, C4, and flank
900 meters range.
acquired.
Surprisingly within max range of my ER mediums, even though they don't do much. Oh, one bull shot there.
Thinking about
Delta
making
3 low.
Spotted.
Delta 3 low. I jumped a bit too high, so everybody could see me.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Can she jump a bit,
New
shoot them and fall back into
acquired.
cover, considering it's a corner of a hill.
Kasai CT.
But this guy's not paying attention. No need for that.
New target acquired.
Target
Artillery
spotted.
strike activated. New target acquired.
So a bit of a strike, mainly to distract the Delta 3 people. I was about to flank on the right, but I think this Arctic cheetah is juicy.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
No,
Override shut down.
more heat
my bad,
damage.
brother.
Acquired. Heat
Target
level
spotted.
critical. Override shut down.
Friendly fire tells you where the enemy is. Around the corner in front of me earlier, somebody was shooting blue lasers around that corner, so probably targets there. So I'm not gonna go there. I'm already caught in my left leg. this guy, Herod, in a Death Wish, having a Death Wish.
Target acquired. Heat level.
Isn't it a Kasai? Yeah.
New target acquired.
So as my team is
Need assistance?
kind of scattered all over
Acquired.
Delta 3 to Charlie 4,
New target.
I'm just shooting targets of opportunity. Using the mobility, keep moving,
Over. Shut down.
twisting the damage because that was a really bad peek.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
So one thing about summoners,
Target
they make you
spotted.
complacent because you can soak so much damage. But Spinny Rack is distracted by, oh no, our Nova shut down. Never mind, I avenged
New
him.
target acquired.
Wanted to support Typhus earlier.
Target spotted.
I guess I'm too late. Never mind. Bullshark went down, it's 5-3. Being extra careful now.
Because I don't have gas over there, they might
I'm
be
already down to
predisposed.
48% health. Left side open. So making a mental note to shield in my right side.
Torso critical
Charlie 3,
damage.
Widowmaker, spotted. Bit of pop tart.
Need support on the left if you guys can.
Roger.
Trying to avoid Charlie 3. It's an open 6LB5 dire. Yeah, the main fight is at Delta 2. Calgera has a point. But I'm not gonna run back. I'm gonna support the main force by covering us from the right. Because there's a 6LB5
Left behind.
dire wolf
Affirmative.
somewhere in the middle. Oh no, that's not. That's a medium.
Acquired. Heat sink destroyed.
It's a fresh Sandy, which kind of reminds me of the movie
Charlie
Grease.
3 has a dire and a Arctic Wolf.
Like I said, clear, concise info.
Charlie 3 high, Wolf out.
Because we have two mechs,
Heat
one in
level.
Charlie 4, one in Delta 4.
Center torso critical.
They would be well positioned to deal with the dire.
Shut down.
Hey, Ocean, you probably have the most armor of anyone left in the match. You can be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, we need somebody to tank Charlie 3.
Target spotted.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Acquired.
I'm shot up.
Good news is, they're all called.
25%.
Target spotted.
Oh, this guy just won't die, Charlie. Never mind. I think the two friendly assaults move up. The two victors.
Target spotted.
Come on, peek over. No? Yeah, always watch friendly fire. As in where the friendly guy shot. Victor shot to the right. That means there's something on the right. In this case, a marauder.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
So I'm actually just supporting this victor on my left.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, I got the marauder.
New target acquired.
Just got a message from my wife, but never mind, play first. I know this guy's called. Yeah. Always make a mental note, like dire chord, so you know what to blow off. That was risky though. 6 LB5s could have blown off my leg on my left torso. Yeah, I'm old.
Target destroyed.
All I can see is grease when I hear the word Sandy. And with that, it's 11-5. He is Delta 4. Smoke trail at Delta 4. Hitting. Oh, oops. He must have suicided. Why?
Desbra.
Why did he suddenly die? Some people do that. I normally would get some damage in before I go down. Honorable death. Anyway, ending the match with 37%. I soaked 600 over damage and did 853. 3 kills and a sweet match score of 529. Top of team. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the LaserVomit Summoner G. A really well-rounded, really tanky boy. And even though it's going to get a bit of a nerf in December, I think this build will still be really strong. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do buy a Summoner G, it's one of the best mechs around. And I'll see you guys around. So stay chill, ciao and goodbye.